Hi, I'm Katie from Canyon Ranch, Lenox, Massachusetts, and I'm going to show you a little bit about picking out and breaking down your pineapple. So what we're looking at here are two totally different pineapples. Our pineapples, there's a lot of different ways people like to check to see if a pineapple is ready. They like to pull the stems, they like to smell the bottoms. Well, there's a much more foolproof way to tell whether or not your pineapple is ready. Not necessarily based on just the color of these two, but I wanted you to look at what we call eyes of the pineapple. The eyes of the pineapple should be all the same size. As you notice, when you get to something like this, the eyes are starting to become smaller as they get closer to the head of the pineapple. That means that this guy could use a little bit longer to ripen. So we're going to start breaking down our ripe one. First and foremost, we're going to take off this top. We're also going to take off the bottom. Make yourself some nice flat surfaces to work with. And get rid of these guys. Now the first cut that you have to make in order to open up your pineapple is like what I like to call the sacrificial cut, because you have to open it up, so you have to see where all those eyes are. So what we're going to do is we're just going to make the first cut straight down and take a look at the inside of your pineapple. What happens here is that this forms a nice line, just like this forms a nice line. If you keep your knife behind that line, you will not have to go back and take out all these little pieces afterwards. So we're going to keep our knife right behind that line and go ahead and slice, and you'll notice that we don't have any extra parts or anything that we have to take out after the fact. So we're just going to go ahead and do that for our entire pineapple. Now the best part about cutting your pineapple that way is if you notice that there's very little pineapple attached to the actual outside of there. So you may make a few more cuts than you're used to going around the pineapple, but you're going to lose a lot less of your fruit as you do that. So most people are familiar with cutting the pineapple straight down the middle, taking the V out of the pineapple, and slicing it from that direction. Well, if you wanted to have round pineapples, so for instance if you were going to be grilling your pineapple, what you would want to do is you're going to go ahead and make yourself some slices. So one handy little tip that you can use is to take one of your small little cookie cutters and go ahead and just push down on the center of your pineapple. It's going to take that core right out of there for you, and you have yourself some nice rings of pineapple.